something's changed.
A few things have changed.
All past. We can go.
I can hear you juttering and stuttering me head in.
So we are still waiting for the guys to come and have a look at the creek.
And these look ready as well.
A drunken woman fell out of the window and smashed it all.
Ooh,
Truffle
looking
cheese.
forward to this. Welcome to a new vlog. We're out and about already. Robin, our car, has its
Third birthday.
His third birthday, yeah, and his first MOT. So we are heading in to Beverley, a local town. We're just going to take it to Quick Fit. We booked it in the other day, and then we are going to go and get ourselves plonked in probably Costa for a little bit. Anywhere else you want to look?
A
little bit of fresh air this morning.
Just trying to think where Quick Fit is in terms of where we will be walking.
Yeah,
Costa's probably the closest actually, or Cafe Nero.
It's Bank Holiday Monday, so
maybe we'll try Cafe Nero for a change. Because that's close to where it all is.
As long as I can get plonked somewhere. I brought my laptop.
Unless you can get plonked, unless you're planning on drinking it outdoor.
With a plug. I need a plug. My laptop's not got much charge. So I brought my laptop so I can do an edit whilst I'm out and about. I say it's Bank Holiday Monday, so it could be busy.
We're supposed to be going away in the van tomorrow for a couple of months, but something's changed.
A few things have changed. We've got somebody coming looking at that creek in our lodge. We've got a creek on the floor that started.
Yeah.
So we lodged a ticket and they're going to come and look at that. It might be today, but with it being Bank Holiday, it might not be. So we've got to wait for that. A couple of other things are going off. I feel a bit like a zombie today. I said in the last vlog, I was up quite late last night.
Did it stop out?
Nick was snoring away when I got to bed. I'm trying to learn some new editing software called the Vinci Resolve. Ben and David use it. Cruise with Ben and David, our friends, they use it and they've been telling me for ages. It's really, really good. And it's free. You can get a paid version, but the free version is basically like really, really good. But whenever you go from, I've been using Adobe Premiere Pro for about 8 years or so now, maybe more, because I used to use it on the toy channel I used to have as well, and it's so easy to use now. I can edit a vlog so like without thinking about it. I know all the buttons, blah 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 blah. So I'm trying to learn DaVinci Resolve, and it's just harder. It's got a steeper learning curve. So I was up late last night and I feel like a zombie today. Anyway, that's our plans for today. Go and get Robin MOT'd, get yourself plonked down somewhere, do a little bit of work, get a bit of fresh air, and Nick's put a nice stew in the slow cooker as well.
We weren't keen on that stir fry last night.
Well, I was, but
we
Nick
forgot
wasn't.
the black bean sauce, so that didn't help. But the meat was quite chewy.
Yeah. So I said we'll stick it in slow cooker instead and make something with it.
We weren't even going to eat it, and I just said, well, I might as well. If we're not going to eat it, then we'll try and make a stew out of it. So we had a couple of potatoes left. We had an onion. The rest of that, I put a tin of tomatoes in, some herbs, bit of garlic, and I've just put it on slow and just left it, and that should be ready for tonight when we get back.
So the lodge should smell beautiful when we get back.
Should smell a stew.
Here we are, Quick Fit, dropping Robin off. Hopefully he won't need anything done.
Well, he would have needed new tyres and new windscreen wipers, but we've sorted them, so.
Right, Robin dropped off. So they said it'll take an hour as long as nothing needs doing, so fingers crossed. So we're heading to Costa now, hopefully get a nice seat. And have you still got
Just get me voucher now.
You still got a free dessert for your birthday?
No, it expired.
If you're ever in Beverley, this is a nice place. Vanessa do great toasted currant tea cakes and pot pies and stuff like that, but we're heading towards Costa today. Right, bit of lemon cake for breakfast, green tea, Nick's having normal tea, just editing on Adobe Premiere Pro, and
it only cost £2 for all this because I had a voucher left from my birthday with £2 left on it. I had a free drink and then tea cake and a drink for £4, so it only cost £2 for a whole breakfast.
bargain.
Right, we're back and the car's in the car park unlocked and there's nobody here, and I've not got an alert on the online thing that says that it's passed or failed. It just said it's due, so it might just take 15 minutes, but I'm just waiting for somebody to come. All passed, we can go. And he actually said as well that there's not even a single advisory on it. It wouldn't have, because I knew what was going to fail, what it would have failed on, and that was the wiper and the tyres, and we got them sorted. So if I for another year, so now I can tax it. So Robin's had his first MOT and he's very, very healthy apparently. So we're going to head back to the lodge now and wait for the guys to come and fix the creek.
This video is sponsored by Surfshark.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt your viewing. We just want to talk to you about our sponsor today, which is Surfshark. Now, if you don't know what Surfshark is VPN software that allows you to install it on your mobile devices, laptops, things like that, and it creates an encrypted connection between your device and the far end and allows you to keep all your personal information private, like banking information, passwords, and things like that. It's not the only thing that it does. We're going to explain a little bit more about that shortly, but it gives you the security knowing that if you're in a public place such as Starbucks and you turn Surfshark on, that your data is not being sniffed by people around you that are in there for more than just a coffee. Yeah. So it is always worthwhile to use Surfshark when you're out and about. So other features that it has is it allows you to get around something called price discrimination, and it's a sneaky little tactic that travel companies do to try and up their price depending on where you're coming from. So for example, if you were booking a flight to the USA or even on booking.com and you were coming from a UK IP address or a virtual location in the UK, it would give you a different price than if you were a customer sat in the USA. If you switch your VPN to the USA and reprice it, you'll get a completely different price. And even though it's in dollars, if you do the conversion, it's still actually a lot cheaper. So one of the other great features for us is it gives you the ability to unlock geographically locked content on Netflix, Tubi, and things like that. So when Leigh wants to watch something that's not available in the UK, we simply change the region on the VPN app on our Fire Stick, which you can install on the Fire Stick, set it to the USA, relaunch your favourite app, Tubi or Netflix or whatever, and it unlocks all the content as if you were a domestic USA customer sat in that country, but actually sat in your house. And it works in reverse as well.
I've been watching many series on Tubi from America. You can use Surfshark on an unlimited number of devices.
So all the people in your household, all phones, laptops, mobiles, PCs, Fire Sticks, PlayStations, you can use it all from one account.
Surfshark also have antivirus. We use it on our laptops so that we can keep all our software uniform. So we've got Surfshark VPN and Surfshark antivirus. Surfshark offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's risk-free to try it.
So we have an exclusive offer for you guys. If you click on either the QR code scan the QR code that's on the screen now, click the link in the description below, or web browse to surfshark.com/thelodgeguys and use the code that's on the screen, lodgeguys, you'll get an extra 4 months free.
Now back to the video. Right, we're back at the lodge. I want to see how it smells in here.
Oh,
it does.
Not super.
Beautiful smelling in the crock pot.
I've actually forgotten about it. I need to stir it up.
Let's have a look.
Ooh, I can get one of those.
What's that?
That's the OXO cube. You know, when I put too many in.
Put too many in.
I put that in a cup actually because I don't want to make it too salty.
It's making me hungry. It's doing my head in. Trying to change to a different editor. This is why I don't change and why I've not changed for the last 9 years.
Fixed.
Fixed. Why? What were it?
Audio scrubbing.
And what's that?
When you can like go backwards and forwards with like audio.
Yeah.
Well, it's gone. Give me a second.
Our intro music for the coming up scenes. It keeps jittering and juttering, stuttering.
I can hear you juttering and stuttering.
Me head in. What's this you found?
Slow cooker beef stew mix with all the relevant spices.
It's from America.
Try that. See what you think. Because it's a bit runny and a bit weak. It's tasty, but it'll be tastier with them spices in.
It's not bad, but yeah, it probably would be nicer with that. So, did we get this from America?
We did.
I think? Some from.
I'll put half in, just in case it's really potent.
Okay.
Right, that's about half. Let me mix it in, and then we can retry it. We're back in the lodge, and it's absolutely slashing it down outside. I've just been out to Taylor just to make sure that since we put the panels on, that there's no leaks or anything like that. She's all fine, she's watertight, perfect, and that new sofa looks amazing now. Now it's settled in the van. I went in and I thought, oh, this looks cozy. It was just freezing in there because the heating's been off. Anyway, the stew is almost ready. I put some red wine in it to enrich it, and Leigh just had a taste. That's what it looks like currently. Bubbling away. Hold on, I'm having to hold the camera and focus it. There we go. And we're going to have it with some Red Lobster biscuits later, and that will last us a couple of days. We're going to do half the biscuits tonight and half the biscuits tomorrow. I'm just doing a bit of research on van life Italy. There's a hint for you there. On the places that we might want to go the next time we go back to Italy. Now, I know we said we'll never go back to Italy because of the roads, but if we stick to highways and keep off the back roads and use Magic Earth to avoid rubble roads, we should be fine. And the van's got nice, chunky, all-terrain tyres on now anyway. So, Leigh's still playing with Vinci Resolve. Keeps asking me how to do this, how to do that. I've never used it before, so I'm like, yeah, okay. So we are still waiting for the guys to come and have a look at the creek. It is a metallic creek from underneath the van. I think it's something on the chassis moved, either the support chains or something like that, but they'll come whenever. And glad we've got the MOT sorted, and I've now retaxed the car because I couldn't do it without the MOT being sorted. So that's that, and looking forward to tea in about an hour's time.
Right, I'm having a break from the computer. I was going to go out and clean the car. Actually was, but it's inside, but it's slashing it down.
Most of this is going up floor.
Oh, nice, cheesy feet. So, did you say we're going to have some these with tonight's tea? And I'm a bit hungry now, to be fair. So
I'm going to make it now, actually.
Yeah, just get it done and we'll... Ooh, might have a bit of cheese.
You want frozen solid.
Oh. So,
Red Lobster cheese.
Yeah, I think somebody just told us once about it, didn't it? So we just started freezing cheese.
Well, we had cheese that my mum bought us 6 months after she died, and we still had it in freezer, didn't we?
She bought us a lovely
cheese
hamper.
My mum used to love
hampers. She always loved hampers. We always got a hamper for Christmas from Nick's mum. Bless her.
And it always had lots of cheese in it.
Yeah.
Can you get that up for me?
Yeah,
I'll mix this with water. I'm just going to wing it and make it... I know what the stickiness needs to be before I make them. And then we'll have this with this stew, which is now so rich and just so wintry, especially when it's raining outside.
No, it's not very nice out there. So I best put off cleaning the car till another day.
Go on then. You can always clean the kitchen.
Yeah, we'll do. So we're having 2 each.
There we go. So you don't have to mix the full pack. We're going to put some herb butter on as well. You just put them in there and just put it on at 190 until they turn brown.
Wow, this looks very rich.
Not bad to say, well, leftover scraps in it.
Yeah.
And this is for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like double portion.
Beautiful. And these look ready as well. Just going to paint some, what is it on?
It's President's butter with some herb. Is that like a herb sachet?
They're definitely
with it?
done inside.
Yeah, they are. If they're brown on the outside, they're done inside.
Well, when Janine did them the other week, they were a bit.
Yeah, because I don't think your Janine did the right water mix. Because it's like American cup, and I think she did British.
We'll see when we eat. What a perfect meal for this type of weather. Right. Rainy, cold outside, and
this is
hearty and warm inside. One then. Try it quickly. I want to try mine. Quick. Red out.
Oh my God.
Best you ever?
Proper rich. Because I put the red wine in it and the stew pack. It's added a lot of like saltiness. Yeah, and then this on top.
I can't help it. I know it's there.
There seems to be one missing.
Yes, I've just noticed that. Cracking my egg open.
It was very nice, I must say. I did eat my whole thing, my whole egg in one, and now I feel sick.
Oh, it didn't even crack. Oh, it did.
It did.
I'm just going to have half. Ooh.
That's how I started, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
The whole egg had gone.
I know, but I'm not gutsy pig.
I still have my chocolate one of them left.
I mean, look at that. Look at that, seen it?
I've never seen a chocolate twirl. The whole egg is normal, apart from that one particular bar.
Yeah, I do like a good twirl though. And what's happening now? I'm going to need a cup of tea. Welcome to the next day. I was frustrated as hell yesterday trying to learn that new software. And I was backing up on vlogs, so I gave up with it and I went back to Adobe because I just love it so much and it's so easy and it's just
easy for me. So I've parked that now. I've shelved it because things were getting out of hand. I.e., this lodge is an absolute tip, and I need to concentrate on that today. We were supposed to be going away today in the van, but as we said, we've got a few things to do. The sighting team should hopefully be coming to have a look today at this creak in the floor, just to see if there's been any movements or anything like that with over the years and with storms and stuff like that. See if that's sort of like contributing to the creak. So they're coming today. If they don't come today, then we've just got to wait around until they do come. And the other things, I didn't get any cleaning done yesterday because I was learning that new software. And let's take a look at this place. We have bedding being dried here from our weekend with friends. Just the sofa needs a bit of a tidy up. We have shoes everywhere. The kitchen is a mess, including the floor, which has bits all over it. And Nick never tidies up after he's made toast, so the kitchen needs a blitz. Towels being dried in here from the weekend. They should be dry now, and one that's fallen on the floor. Beds to be made from the weekend. Now that everything's been washed, we've been waiting for it to dry. Clothes on the hanger there. Bedding drying, and the same in this room. All the bedding's been washed, so we've got it all to put back on. Our bed needs making, and all this crap here all needs going on the bed. The clothes need putting away. Things are just out. It's stressing me out. Taking the bedding off our bedding. New bedding coming out from underneath. Clean bedding.
I've also rotated the mattress because you're supposed to rotate your mattress that way every so often.
Yeah, and when Dad just called, they're going to come over for a night or two.
I had to lift that mattress on my own.
I want phone to be my ma.
Where's the other pillowcase? Oh.
Right, that's one bedroom done.
2 to go.
And to the next one. Bedroom number 2 done. On to the third bedroom, which will be another large one to do. Third bedroom done. Right, I'm moving on to kitchen.
Christ almighty, get the oven out now. I'm bored now, I'm just letting Leigh do it best. All the beds are done. His mum and dad are on the way. Towels are washed, bedding's washed, air freshener done.
All ready for them to mess it up again.
Worktop cracked. We found a crack on the worktop. So you can see there's like a crack. And what it is water has gone down this crevice here and made it swell. And you can see underneath where it's swollen there. So we have to be careful that no more water gets in there, but you can see it's just, you can just see in the gap there. So I will fill that with sealant at some point, but it's slightly raised. Leigh was just saying this morning, after sort of 10 years of the lodge being here, you're going to start getting faults. Yeah. I found another one as well.
What?
There's some black, I'll show you here. So on here, you can see like the black film that's on the door. It's coming off in just different places, which is an easy fix because you can get some more of that and stick it on. Good old faithful CT1 has completely repaired the gap. It'll seal and it'll set solid. Once this stuff goes on, it's an absolute nightmare to get off. And we were trying to get the old panels off. It was a nightmare to get it off. I filled the gap. There's a little bit of a ridge. There's nothing I can do about that, but at least it's filled that crack there, and it will actually help bond it and keep it all together. And then once it's dry, I can get some mold spray to get rid of this staining off here and off this line, and then it'll be pretty much brand new. You won't be able to tell.
Right, the lodge is pretty much back to normality. Nice and tidy, nice and fresh, nice and clean. I just want to go out and get a new mop because Nick touched ours for the first time in 8 years and broke it when he had it.
I'll let you buy a new one then.
What you got to say for yourself?
I do everything else, so I'm fine. You can have a new one.
So I'm going to go out and buy a new mop, have a cup of tea while we're out, drop Emma's birthday card off at her house, or if I see her in town, and...
what else were you good rid for?
Some more CT1 you said you needed.
Oh yeah, that's it. CT1, MKM CT1. I need 2 tubes because I'm running short with doing the panels on the roof, and it's such an amazing product.
Well, my dad's on the way as well. Well, not on the way yet, but they're coming over today. Right, heading to B&M. That's the closest place where I think I can get a decent mop from at a decent price.
12 quid.
With 12 quid for what? Oh, one of those Addis mops.
Well, I think it's a Violator, but yeah, similar.
Yeah, and then can get back later and scrub the floors. And if I've got time, I want to get inside Robin, this car, and get it cleaned up in here and all, because it's a right mess. Which one we're getting?
Well, that one doesn't have the squeezy bottle.
I like the squeezy bottle though.
And it's a different shape from the one we've got.
But it would be...
But it is only £3.50.
Ooh. Is it for proper wringing out though and stuff? It'd be easier to store, that's for sure.
That's the replica of what we had.
Yeah. How much is that?
That's £8.
Oh, that's alright.
Put that one back there.
Hang on, look at this one here as well. Comes with a bucket.
Where are you going to store that?
I know, it's having trouble, isn't it?
That's the same mop as that, but with the bucket. That'll do.
So, are these like... Yeah, refilled. Have we got some of them already?
You bought one last time and then mop broke.
So, let's have a look at it. So, it's got the squeezy bottle.
It's got the handle to spray it.
Yeah.
And squeeze it. That can keep you busy for all day.
Let's have a look what else there is, just in case there's out better. Not bad for £8. I quite like the idea of this as well, but apparently it's not great for big.
And you've got to buy the mops
spaces.
as well as that.
I quite like it though.
At least we've got the heads that go with this.
Yeah, but that one's proper.
Expensive.
I mean? It's not. It's £11.
Plus £6.99 for your mops.
Yeah, but you get some with it. We'll get some of this though. Flash Power Spray Mop, Citrus Fresh, Clean and Shine.
Oh, you've got your Fabulosa floor cleaner.
For £1.19.
You choose.
Stocking up on crisps too.
Right, we've quickly nipped into Lidl and got some fruit and bits and some bacon sandwiches for when his mum and dad get here. And we're going into MKM. Not been here since we were building Taylor. And they sell CT1. A little bit more expensive than Wicks, but it's the only place you can get it really in Bridlington. And as I said before, it's the best adhesive ever. It sticks to anything. Job done. They were actually a lot cheaper than last time we got them here. Last time they were about £13 a tube. These were about £9.50 at the minute, which makes them a little bit cheaper than Wicks. Wicks I think about £15, so quite a lot cheaper actually. And it will literally stick metal, plastic, anything. It doesn't, even though it says white, it dries like a cream colour, which is why it'll be perfect for the worktop, but it'll definitely hold that plastic down. But when you stick this stuff down, trying to get it off, you need like knives and like heavy force. I almost ripped the van roof off when I took those solar panels off.
Right, we're back at the lodge. So we got this House of Fabulosa floor cleaner, bit of diluted in there.
Slot it in.
This is why I have to clean the floors, because Nick walks around in his dirty shoes all the time. Yay.
There you go, that'll keep you busy for an hour. I should have got you one of them for your blaze today, shouldn't I?
Much better spray.
It is actually, it sprays it horizontally, although it is still wet, so you might have to put the other thing on just to dry it, because it's, you can see where it's wet. In fact, that's a bit too wet, that. You need to stop spraying it, because this laminate, when you get it wet, swells up. We had a bag there at the weekend, and tea bag marks dribbled onto the crease there, and it's swollen the laminate. And we've done that before. But this should be all right, actually. You've missed a bit. In fact, you can see where you're walking, like foot marks. Yeah, you've got a bit too much water there.
Right, now floor's done, next job is the car. Looks like there's some darker grey clouds coming, so we're going to go and try and do it before it starts raining. Ugh. What a mess, might have to get a proper vacuum out.
snooze while I was
Nope.
cleaning the car?
I didn't snooze actually.
What are we doing?
Just watching TV. I'm watching Twilight again for the 100th time.
Right, the car inside is clean. I'm not doing it outside because it looks like it's going to rain, and my mum and dad's here and they said it's been spitting on the way, so it's on its way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we're just going to.
We have some shopping to do that we forgot this
a
morning.
little bit of shopping.
Nipping down to Hull.
Ooh, clean car. Let's try and keep it this way.
That was a flying visit. We got everything we wanted. We're on our way back to the lodge, and we're going to then warm up some dinner. So these guys are having the pasta that we made at the weekend, and we're having the leftover stew. And we're going to do a few more Red Lobster biscuits again for like to have with it instead of like a garlic bread.
Is that as the last box of them?
No, we've got one more box. So we're going to ask the wives to still bring us some more back. I've also got a list of other things that I want to bring us back as well.
Yeah, I've got one with some peroxide Colgate I've run out of it.
Oh yeah? Dollar Tree ones.
I've asked Tracy and Neil if they'd mind getting me them.
Well, wives are going to get me some Epcot aftershave because I'm running out, and they're going to get some Red Lobster biscuits as well. So split is shopping.
Yeah. And we're back, and Chef Nick is in the kitchen.
Vicky.
Chef Nick is in the kitchen.
But you said Vicky's in the kitchen.
So I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3 and a little bit each.
I'm just wondering whether you can work that out or not. You seem confused there.
Yeah, so if you've not seen these before, the box in the bin now, this is the ones that we get. And I'm going to...
Sticky now, you can do that wipe.
So we're going to ask Vicky and Emma to bring us some back from Walmart 5 minutes later. And there they are. I think they probably should be in for a little bit longer, but Nick likes to just...
No, any more and they'll they'll start darkening. They'll be absolutely fine inside.
Right, pop another one over there. My mum's got pasta. And we're having the stew from yesterday.
Really
there you
nice.
go.
Thank you.
Welcome to the next day. We're just on with making bacon, and Nick's just discovered that we have no brown sauce.
I don't want it then. You can have it between you.
Have you got tomato sauce?
Yeah, but I don't want tomato sauce.
We'll
I'll
have...
have tomato
There's some
sauce.
barbecue. What about the Oxford sauce?
Pickle lily? Any pickle lily?
Spice.
No?
So it's a beautiful morning. The folks are here waiting for their bacon. And is it all done? Done in the microwave?
Yeah.
Smoked bacon from Lidl.
This almost smells the same, doesn't it?
Are you sure?
It'll have to do.
I might have ketchup on mine. Right, we're just nipping down to Tesco to get our favourite yoghurt, because it's now my mum and dad's favourite yoghurt as well, so they want to get some.
So creamy and nice.
Very creamy. We'll show you what it is when we get there. And then later on this afternoon at 2 PM, we have decided to go to Central 42 in Beverley, because we've not been for years. It's a tapas place. Mum and dad's been before with us, so we thought we'd all just go this afternoon.
I can remember a time when your mum thought tapas were foreign and she wouldn't eat it until she had it in Lakes.
Well, it is foreign. It's Spanish, isn't it? Is it
Yeah, but
Spanish?
it's Spanish. It's a Spanish name for the serving size, but it's not actually foreign food. It's just mini dishes.
Yeah. So
You're
we'll.
not thinking about that sushi bar, are you? When I thought it were drugs and all that, innit? I know what tapas is.
What drugs in your sushi?
So we'll show you the Central 42 and what kind of food you get there as well. Fingers crossed it's as nice as it used to be years ago when we went. And I have no doubt that Nick will be having some meatballs.
Well, I can't not. I bet you'll be having meatballs as well.
What we had in Lanzarote, what you smoke.
Oh,
You won't get a shisha.
Yes,
That's
sushi.
Not in a
That's
tapas.
what she's talking about. No.
That's it.
Look at these strawberries, roast strawberries. I don't like the look of them, but quite intriguing how they taste compared to normal strawberries. I might get some. Gonna try some white strawberries.
Ooh, I don't fancy that.
No, but we'll try them. Roast strawberries they're called.
Are they more expensive?
No, well, $2.20 on Club Card. Right, here it is. Our favourite yoghurt at the moment. Tesco lacto-free Greek yoghurt.
It
very
just tastes like
exciting.
normal yogurt. It's just no difference.
beautiful,
It's the creamiest yogurt you'll ever have.
And we've just had a phone call. They're coming to look at the Lodge Creek right
as we
now.
left,
So we've
we
got
have
to
to
rush
head
back. Right, Nick went back up to the lodge to meet this guy to have a look at the creek. So he's left us in Tesco without means of getting back. So we might just pay and have a little mooch into town. And there's talk of going to that wine bar again instead of Central 42. We drove past it and Nick said, oh, why don't we go there for lunch, take mum and dad. And after we left the other night, a drunken woman fell out of the window and smashed it all. It wasn't one of us, by the way, none of our party. Right, we're walking into town while we wait for Nick Nice walk, actually. Never walked from Tesco into town before. And I think, if I'm right in saying, this is the Transpennine Trail that goes all the way to Liverpool or something that way, and then ends in town this way. So this might be the start of the Transpennine Trail. So you're just a quarter of a mile there. It's a long way to go if you were going to walk that. And there's the start of the Pennine Trail. Starts here in Hornsey, goes to all these places: Hull, Barnsley, Doncaster, Peak District, Liverpool. So it'll take you a long, long time if you're going to walk that, with many stops along the way. All the way to Southport, I think it goes. Right, Nick's back, and we have decided, because it's past our booking time now for Central 42, so we cancelled it. We're going to go to the wine bar again. Let me mum and dad. Where's my dad?
No, we're leaving him.
Good news is there's nothing wrong with the lodge. It just needs a little, what's it, underneath the lodge.
He checked the chassis. He's tightened the chains, but he needs to come back and tighten it properly. And he put some more little stilts in. And he basically said that it wasn't the chassis, it was fine, and that the squeaking is where the wooden floor underneath the lodge where we walk inside was rubbing against the support metal beams and creating that squeaking sound, which is what we can. That's why we can hear it down the beam. It's almost like a tapping on a wine, like rubbing on a wine gobble, at that vibration sound.
So the lodge isn't falling down or anything like that. It's going back tomorrow to put some plywood in between. Some bits which should stop the squeaking.
I mean, to be fair, I kind of knew it was that.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew that's what it was, but I don't like getting under because it makes me panic.
Yeah.
But
so
if I had to, I would do.
Fingers crossed that should be sorted tomorrow.
Well, he's put something in there now. He said when he wedged a screwdriver in and I was walking in the lodge, it stopped. So he's gone to get some plywood sheeting to insert it in that gap. So when it rubs against the plywood sheet and not the actual metal. So that should be done tomorrow.
And now we're heading to the wine bar, and my dad's fancying a ploughman's.
I'm fancying a ploughman, to be honest, but I just don't fancy that egg.
Well, I'll eat the egg. Right, we're here again, where we were on Saturday. Cheers. Nick's got some wine. I'm trying a bit of 0 Guinness. And we've got some cheeses. We're just basically replicating what we had the other day, although we're getting a different
sandwich. We're getting the orchard stack.
And we're trying some different cheeses.
Yes, we are. And these guys are getting ploughman's and the avocado melt.
And I'll help you finish this off when you get back.
You can finish that, yeah. So that was the one we had on Saturday. I did ask AI whether it was sweet. It said no, but it is sweet, so never take notice of AI when it comes to wine.
Ooh.
Truffle
Looking
cheese.
forward to this.
Sure, we've had that before, you know.
Truffle cheese, and I went for an amaretto with apricots and orange in as well. I love cheese with fruit in.
Different crackers from the weekend now.
Yeah.
That has just turned up. It looks amazing. So it's chorizo and cheddar. Leigh, don't mess about, do you? Bloody hell, look at the thickness of that chorizo there.
So we had the
Or chorizo, or
however you say it.
chorizo. That sounded crusty bread. Is that the onion sourdough?
Onion sourdough.
Has it got that sweetness again?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
That's
Beautiful.
It was.
That's our new favourite place. I don't know why it's like the wine club reinvented, isn't it? With like there's so many cheeses and meats mixed with the wines. And ever since we went, the staff are really nice actually. And ever since we went to Spain in January, we got like a new appreciation for red wines, because the Spanish reds tend to be more. They're almost no, I want to say vinegary, but they're sweeter, aren't they? They've got like a tanginess to them, but they're not dry on your tongue. Apart from when they're like aged in barrels, and then they're a bit earthy. But we got the one that we got the other night, which was AI says it wasn't sweet, but it was sweet. I think that's a sweet wine. It was nice actually, but I'm still hungry.
I enjoyed it.
So we're going back to the lodge now, and we're going to have skinny whips for dessert.
Well, I might have a bit of
A bit of twirl.
orange twirl,
Orange
which
twirl.
Jamie and Stephen brought us at the weekend.
Well, I need a bit of twirl.
You don't mess about, do you? So these are the orange twirls, which we've never had. No, I'm going to have a coffee. Save me a glass of that, though. I want to try that. And we found out where the glasses were from. She said she thinks that, yeah, no, it's from the dishwasher. She says she thinks those wine glasses are from Dunelm. I want to try some now. I can't believe this lot's eating again. After all we've had for us lunch.
Ravenous.
It's because you've had wine. It's a few hours later.
Some more wine in a minute.
Having this.
I've had Madonna seasoning, for the first time in God knows how long. And these fries that we got for Neil, they've got like a southern fried coating on them. They're quite salty already.
I'm not hungry, but I'll try one.
I'm
I'm going to try one. But
Oh
not
my
seasoning
God,
from
so
California.
hot.
No, they've got seasoning.
Put in your air fryer. We're just watching something about the ZX Spectrum and Clive Sinclair. It's quite interesting. Let me know in the comments below if you had a ZX Spectrum or if you know what it is. It's better.
It's better than it was.
Tomorrow it should be fixed, hopefully.
He's gonna. There's like a tripod under here that is pushing it up, but apparently the wooden floor is pushing down onto the metal and causing a squeak. So he's going to put something in to try and stop it.
So we're going to finish the vlog. So I'll finish it. Thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. We might be going out for another meal tomorrow if Mum and Dad decide to stay another night.
We better get it booked. I can honestly say I'm stuffed now. We've all had chips. Leigh didn't have any. We did. We had it with Madonna in seasoning and it was delicious. And even though I could eat a few more, I'm off to bed.
We'll see you in the next vlog. I've
Bye
had no food.
What?
I've had no food tonight.
Nothing since we came back?
Well, apart from that twirl stick.
Well, I've had the twirl stick. I've had loads of grapes. I've had a bliss bar and some chips. And a glass of orange juice as well.
You need to go for a run tomorrow then.
Yes.
I'll just text some Senna.
We'll see if you do in the next vlog.
I won't.
Bye.
Bye.